what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing my current workout routine with you and walking you through it step by step. I'm also going to go over what I do for my abs, what that routine looks like, and also my experience with Emsculpt. I'm going to give you my full review. It's something that I did over the summer, so I thought I would just go over that as well, so stay tuned to the end for that. I kind of wanted to wait to do this video because I ended up injuring my knee when I was kickboxing about 2 months ago, and I've been slowly trying to recover from that and not do too much. And in a way, I thought I wanted to impress you with this workout routine, especially what I was doing over the summer. But then I realized, what does that even matter, especially if you're new to working out or something? Maybe this can be some inspiration because I'm not doing anything too crazy. I personally like to keep everything simple in the gym. So yeah, I'm gonna go over all of that. Before we get started, I am in no way telling you what to do with your body and your workouts. I'm just sharing my experience and what I do. If you have any concerns, talk to a professional. Make sure you get like a professional opinion for yourself. But I just wanted to say that up front. I feel like that goes without saying, but I have to say it. So yeah, here we go. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe and let's get started. So I've gotten a lot of fitness advice from listening to the Mind Pump podcast. I highly recommend it to anybody. No matter who you are, I feel like you would benefit from this podcast. I've learned so much. With that being said, I'm not perfect and I'm not doing things totally perfectly, but I do listen to it every day. They post every day and I learn a lot about fitness, and that's actually what I listen to while I'm in the gym because it motivates me and it's all fitness talk and I just really enjoy it. So if you haven't checked that out, I would highly recommend it. But I like to go Monday through Friday normally. At the very least, I'll go 3 times in the week. And that to me is still going a lot. Depending on what I'm going through in my life, if I even go once a week, I feel good about it. And I feel like it's come a long way for me to get to that point, because for the longest time, if I wasn't going 5-6 days a week, I would feel like a failure. But then I noticed that all or nothing mentality would sort of just screw me, because I'd go through times where I wouldn't go at all, and then I'd go through times where I'd be obsessive about it. So I've kind of come to like a really happy place where I thoroughly enjoy going to the gym. I'm happy with myself if I go once. I'm happy with myself if I go 5 times in a week. So I personally like to split it up with arm days and leg days. Just do whatever works best for you. I also like to give myself ample amount of rest time, which is something that I've had to learn over mainly this past year. I've learned that you have to rest. I like to do legs, butt, and back on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I like to do pretty much all arms. So I'll do shoulders, biceps, triceps. On leg days, my favorite things to do are to keep it simple and do the basics. Do the exercises that are going to optimize my workout. I like to start with squats. Right now I'm doing 3 sets of 10, but one thing I've learned is to switch that up about every 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm coming up to about a month of doing this, and then I'm gonna switch it up and maybe do less reps and up my weight. But I wanted to wait to do that because I am recovering with my knee. I'm just slowly adding weight to the bar to get my body and my knee used to lifting that much weight again. So I'm nowhere near lifting what I used to lift, but I'm okay with it because it's where I'm at right now and I don't want to hurt myself. So yeah, I'll do squats. My favorite exercises are straight leg deadlifts and regular deadlifts. Those are just my favorite. My lower body is a lot stronger than my upper body, so I just feel really powerful when I do those. Sometimes I'll throw in hip thrusts or something, but those 3 exercises for my legs are my absolute favorites. And again, right now I'm doing 3 sets of 10, and then I'm gonna switch it up every 3 to 4 weeks. And then I like to do back when I do my leg days, because I feel like anytime I'm doing squats and deadlifts, I can like really feel it in my back. I get sore in my back because you're holding all that weight and you have to keep your form just right. So I actually like doing back on those days. So I'll do the lat pull down machine, I'll do cable rows, I'll do single dumbbell rows. Back is actually my least favorite body part to work out, and legs are my favorite. So I love just tacking it on the end of my leg workout, because then I get it over with on my favorite day, and it's just like, oh, you know what? I just did a little bit of back when I did my leg workout. Let me just throw this in here. So I used to pair my back exercises with my bicep exercises. I just realized I enjoy doing it with my leg routine and butt routine because it just makes more sense for me. Once I get even more into my routine again after taking this time off, maybe I'll switch it up up and be a little bit more meticulous with it and think more about it. But for right now, this is what makes sense for me. And currently just getting myself in the gym and doing a routine that I personally enjoy is what works best for me right now. So then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do shoulders, triceps, and biceps. Shoulders are also one of my favorite body parts to work out. I don't know why. I'm not even like that strong in my shoulders, but I love doing shoulder workouts. So I love doing bent lateral raises. So not the straight arm, which your joints are never fully straight, but just not the straight ones. I like doing the bent ones, so you kind of look like a W. Love those. I'll do upright rows with a straight bar. I'll do an overhead press. Again, I kind of keep it around the 3 sets of 10 for this as well. And I will change that up eventually. For biceps, I pretty much only do bicep curls. On one of the episodes of the Mind Pump podcast, they talked about how to optimize your bicep curls. The elbow position is what really makes a difference. So if you did them down at your sides and then you do it, do they call it preacher curls, where you're on the bench like this and doing it here? That's a way to like maximize your bicep curl. I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. But right now, I'm just doing regular bicep curls, and sometimes I'll hop over on the cable machine and do it there. And then for my triceps, I like to do just tricep kickbacks and then overhead extensions with a dumbbell. At the end of leg days, I'll do 50 leg raises. So I just lay on my back and my legs are straight out, and then I lift them up and down without them hitting the floor, and I'll do that 50 times in a row without stopping. I love doing this. I feel like it really helps my core. One other thing that really helped my core was Emsculpt, which I'll get into at the end of like my full routine. But that also really helped my abs. And then on arm days at the end, I'll try to do 50 push-ups. But hold on. So when I was doing Emsculpt, I ended up being able to do the actual push-ups, but right now I'm doing them on my knees again because I need to build up my core again. I will do that at the end of my arm days because it really, really targets my arms, like my shoulders, bicep, everything. It's like an amazing full body workout, and I'll do them in increments. So I'll try to do as many as I possibly can at first, which is usually around like 25, and then I'll split it up and get up to the number 50. That's always my goal. As far as cardio goes, right now I'm not doing any cardio, but my gym just started my step aerobics class again, so I might start doing that. I haven't done it since, I think, fall of 2019. Since I stopped kickboxing, that was like my source of cardio, and now I don't have any. So now I'm taking a little break from cardio, and I'll start up again next week. Also, sometimes I'll do supersets, and that to me really boosts my heart rate, and that's kind of like cardio for me. But yeah, I try to keep a solid routine for 3 to 4 weeks and then move on to the next one. And since now this is like my current new routine after taking some time off, I feel like this is a great place to start and share this, because then I can update it a month from now so you can see what I'm doing. Or if you want more vlogs where I show my workout routine, let me know, because I can totally do that. I would love to share this kind of stuff because it's what I'm really passionate about. I'd like to get really good at it. I'd like to get super fit and feel real good. So now, moving into Emsculpt. So this is something that I wanted to do last spring to gear up for my wedding, and I've had so many questions about it, and I documented it in depth when I was doing it, but I thought I'd give you like my full review now that I'm finished with it. If you want to check out those vlogs, just check out any of my vlogs during the spring and summer, because I was going during then, and I give you a ton of information there as well. But I was going to Dr. Dreyfus Plastic Surgery in Orland Park. I'll link them down below. They are actually having 20% off right now if you tell them my name when you book your appointment or inquire about this. So I'll link them down below so you can contact them if this is something that you're interested in. So I did Emsculpt Neo and Emsculpt. So I did my stomach and my butt because I was very curious, and basically it just contracts your muscles. And then the Neo portion is what I put on my lower stomach, and that kind of helps burn the fat. I went once a week for 6 weeks in a row, and it was 30 minutes for each body part. So 30 minutes for my stomach and 30 minutes for my butt. I didn't want any fat off my butt because I like a nice juicy booty, but I was just curious if it would raise it a little bit. I am blessed with my mom's ass. I like my butt. It's my favorite part on my body, so I didn't want it to change too much. I just thought, a little lift wouldn't be so bad. I did that for 6 weeks, and then it takes a few months to see the final result. So I was expecting a huge visual change in my stomach. I was eating super clean, I was exercising, and then doing the Emsculpt on top of it. And while I did notice a little bit of definition in my obliques, that's something that I've never had before. I've never had any sort of definition in my stomach, except for in high school, but I'm 30 now. I did notice in some pictures I have some definition by my obliques. Overall, I didn't see a crazy difference visually, but what I wasn't expecting and I noticed the biggest difference in was my strength in my core. I found that super helpful, not only in ab exercises, but in all of my workouts as a whole, because your core is your core. That you need to embrace that in every single exercise that you do. So I found that I could lift heavier because my core was stronger. I found I was able to do regular push-ups on my toes, something that I've never been able to do. I was able to do my leg raises no problem. I probably could have done 100 if I tried. And that's something I wasn't expecting. I honestly was just really going in for the visual part of it, even though I knew it was going to make me stronger, but I was very pleasantly surprised with how strong I actually got. And then I actually noticed a big difference in my butt. Even now, today, I feel like my butt is a little bit perkier than it would have been if I didn't do that. Even though I like my butt as is and it is pretty strong, I feel like it's even stronger and it's still nice and perky. Kind of just has that extra lift up towards the top. So I am very happy with that. I'm considering doing it again to maintain. When you maintain, you only have to do 1 round. You don't have to do like the full 6 weeks or anything. So yeah, I'm thinking about it again, especially because it's going to be the new year. We're going to be all working on fresh new goals. Figured why not do a little extra something for the spring and summer that will be near. It's crazy when you think about where we're at. We're just as far away from June as we are to the next June. So think about that. I feel like that's a positive way to think about it. Anyways, I'll link them down below. I'm so thankful that they let me try this out. This was such a weird and cool experience, something I've never done before. I've never done any sort of like, I don't know, anything to my body or my face or anything like that. And it was sort of like a nice non-invasive treatment to try and see what happened. I got a lot of questions on whether it hurt or was painful or anything. Not at all. It kind of tickled actually. And she boosted mine up to 100, all the way up my stomach and my butt. It just kind of contracts the muscles and kind of just feels like you're tightening up. It's very strange, but you get used to it. But yeah, I just wanted to share my experience because I had so many questions about it, and I feel like it kind of goes in with this routine because of that whole experience. I was able to lift heavier and my core was really strong. So yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. You can DM me on Instagram, you can comment down below, and we can chat about it. And don't forget, they are doing the 20% off right now if you mention my name. But yeah, that's it for my workout routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you want more updates as I kind of like progress in my routine, let me know. I'm not a pro at all. I just enjoy it and it helps my mental health. I totally should have led with that, but while we're closing out this video, I find especially in the winter, having a workout routine really helps my mental health. It's kind of, I've found it's the #1 thing other than like my physical body and seeing changes physically. I notice the biggest impact in my brain and in my mood. So if you're struggling with winter blues, I highly recommend getting out of the house and working out. It's a nice, healthy first step. Not saying it's going to cure everything, but it definitely helps me with my mood and the winter blues and vitamin D. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe. Let me know if you want more videos like this down below in the comment section. Please subscribe, and I will see you soon.